hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. We're not scared. Ooh, some new friends,
Potential friends!
They're gonna be another couple. That's how we roll.
Right, okay, everyone look friendly. Hi guys, we've pulled up in Alexandra Bridge on the southwest coast of WA and we're spending the night in this lovely campsite. Give them a look. They know.
We're going to go and explore our new campsite and hopefully make some friends.
Potential friends all around.
Friends everywhere. Although it's really quiet at the moment. Nobody seems to get here until it gets dark. We've learned that from most of the campsites. But we like to get there early, start our fire and make our bed and get some food.
Very nice.
We haven't got any food though, so we're going to have to steal some from some potential friends.
Potential friend food hunt.
I think the village man will try and get a video of the village man.
Let's go.
Good luck. And you can kind of see it, it's clear in water. The duck seems to like it. If a croc comes out now and eats the duck, we're going to be screaming our head off.
But at least put it on film.
Yeah. So there we go. Pretty stunning view. And because it's not still water, we shouldn't have too many midgy problems. Because last night we got eaten. We really did. The midgies liked us last night.
Welcome back to my channel, guys, and as you could see there, we were at our next campsite. We had a little further to go for our next one, so we decided after such a rough start to the day to head straight there and get a little more settled in. If you hadn't watched my last video, you'll know that I had been very, very ill the night before, so we were just going to take it easy. The campsite we walked up to, it was pretty big. Lots of spaces and a huge lake with some blokes swimming in it. We decided that that would be a brilliant addition to our outback camping adventure, a swim in the lake, until the realisation that it was filled with leeches and hairy Maron. Or Maron. I'm not sure how you say it. It's a creature that quickly became a favourite of ours to talk about and call each other, so everybody became a hairy Maron. But it's kind of like a very small lobster type creature. So it was a breeding lake for them. Needless to say, we decided not to swim in that said lake after finding this out. Our evening was spent pretty much just exploring the campsite, starting a fire with no matches and cooking marshmallows. I think that would have been a really nice campsite to spend a couple of days at. But we were just passing through on our way to the lighthouse that was further along the coast. So here I just picked some pictures out from the campsite. So there's one of Sai as we headed towards there, and one of Sash when she was doing her demonstration of how to make the camper van into a camp bed in the back. But I like the layering of these pictures, just make it stand out from the fairly busy background. I find I don't have much to say about this area that we stayed in or this layout because it was just a really simple one that kind of came together. I didn't have that many photographs to use, so I decided to go a little bit more heavy on the embellishment and the colours.
So this is Alexandra Bridge. It's a bit different to where we were last night. It's quite a posh campsite. There's the beast. You can see it's very nice. It's got big logs. Sorry about that. There was just a local guy selling some free-range eggs, and yes, I had to buy some caged. The other day I had to buy some caged hen eggs, so I was all for getting the free-range eggs from the local farm, you know, supporting local business. And yeah, so here we are in Alexandra Bridge. There's actually 30 sites here that you can rent out. It's $10 a night, and it's totally worth it. They've got like a proper toilet block and a lake you can swim in, and fishing and canoeing if you've got a canoe. And there's these lovely big logs to sit on you can see behind me there. And yeah, so we're gonna have an early night tonight, and get up in the morning, go to Cape Lewin and Margaret River. Hello, welcome to Sarah Shows You How to Get Down the Camper. I'm going to time it, see how long it takes, because they say it only takes a few seconds. So, let's go. Oh no, hang on, we need to get in here first. Pull this forward. One seat. Two seat. Oh, it doesn't fit again.
I picked out those feathers because I don't know what else I would get through all those feathers for, so decided to fussy cut off the white edging from them because I didn't feel like that worked with the background. So I fussy cut all of them out and layered them up as an embellishment either side of the photographs. One thing that I will say, if you are visiting Australia and if you're in this campsite particularly, as with quite a few of them, you do have to bring your own logs for the fires. Now I know that sounds crazy, but a lot of the trees are obviously too wet to use anyway, but also it's to discourage people from cutting branches off trees or breaking down branches to use for their campfires. So do keep in mind that a lot of these places you do have to take your own logs for the fire, and make sure that you are prepared for no facilities in some of these free campsites at all. Luckily this one did have a toilet block and showers again, which we're really grateful for, but we would have still stayed there if they hadn't, and a lot of the time if they don't have those facilities it is a lot cheaper to stay there. So if you're on a bit of a budget, look out for the ones that are very low priced, although I think this one was still only $10 to stay even with all their facilities. So that was pretty good. So I'm just layering up those feathers there and just putting them all together. I think my camera does cut out in a second. I hadn't realised that the battery was low, so it cuts out as I'm fussy cutting, but we come back in, which is probably for the best, because watching somebody fussy cut is not the most interesting thing to watch.
Swings! How high can you go? How high can you go? No hands, no hands! Woohoo! She's a daredevil, this one.
Make the jump, make the jump!
Ah, I was ready!
I did that since I was little! Okay.
There we go, so we're back, and I'm just trying out a few different ideas for stickers and embellishments to fill that little gap at the bottom, because I didn't have much text to write. So picked out one more photograph of Sasha's fully on fire marshmallow that she made, and just trimming it down a little bit because it just felt a little bit big for that space, and rounding off the corners so it matches all of the other photographs. I'm not a big fan of rounded corners, but these photograph stickers that I'd ordered from Boots, because I had so many to print, just came with rounded corners. Yeah, I don't mind them. I just wouldn't bother doing it if they weren't already there. I'm just moving that feather sticker because I'm going to layer the photograph instead with a little tag for a little bit of a journaling spot. And just peeling up those sticker edges as well so they can layer over the top. The next places we'll be heading on our list is to the lighthouse, and my door is creaking open because I have a visitor.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you recording?
I am.
We're recording.
Just talking about the place that we stayed after our Walpole adventure.
Which one was that one? Ah, the one we were trying for ages, yeah, to light the fire. I remember that. With the wet wood, it just wasn't working.
Yeah, we got there though.
We did.
You know.
It just took a long time.
Sasha the fire god makes fire.
I quite liked our determination. This footage that I had was a lot longer of us just fighting to get that wood lit. And through the power of editing, I look like the queen of fire.
Okay. She will go now, is it?
Yeah.
My arms are killing me.
Look how wet it is.
I was the one who got it though.
Fluff it up, Stace.
So if you bring it down to,
Okay.
to here,
Yep.
and you want to do it hard,
Yep.
like that.
Okay.
That's it. Done.
Yeah, boom.
Oh,
Whee! Well done.
no, don't go out.
And then it went straight back out again. But yay! There we go. Again.
Okay, now get too hot, it did yesterday.
Yeah.
A
Boom.
little bit of oxygen to get it going.
Right, now. This one here, pickle.
I think we did have another 8 attempts after that to actually get it to light for long enough for us to transfer it
Yeah.
into the bin.
We skipped a bit there. I
We
think.
just skipped a bit because it was a bit
We
boring.
did, Stacey.
Poking the fire and being camper womanly. Poke the fire like a pro. She's cooking a marshmallow, and she's gonna let me have a bite out of one when it's all melty.
Oh, is she now?
Yeah. And me inside doing the washing up.
And this is how I like my marshmallows.
So what did you think of the campsite?
That was actually, that wasn't my favourite. My favourite one was the one by the beach, the cozy corner, the first night.
Mm-hmm.
That was my favourite. But this was quite cool in that we could do the marshmallows and there they go. I think they're slightly overcooked by the time we're done there. She just literally lit them on fire, stick them in the fire and torch them.
So we've just headed down and had a quick look at the lake. It's actually a lot brighter than you think it is. Ooh, focus. There we go. Not the best quality. I am on my phone right now because my camera is charging and my phone's almost dead too. I don't know what Sasha's doing. This is a pretty big campsite and it's probably one of the busier ones we've been to. Yeah, of course. So that was fun. Okay, I'm going to sign off. We're going to get in the camper van now before it gets too dark and the midges come out because we've been eaten alive, like genuinely. Oh my God, my legs are in so much pain. You'll probably see that in some of our photos. Anyway.
That's the end from me and my visitor on this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I came in at the end there.
You did literally come in at the end.
Fair enough.
Thanks, guys. Bye. Say goodbye.
Bye.